his wife on the scene, and I swear it, I mean it, my man was gone quicker than Domino's. He in jail, everyone falling like dominoes. Yeah, I've been killing this. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing this. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist.
Logic. Clockwise, counterclockwise, realest in the top 5. Other 4 ain't rapping. I'm just repping for the side. Yeah, that's coastlines, Panama for the boat rides. Worth billions, and we ain't even need showtime. Just money counters and kitchenware. Condo with a in there. We got rich in there. Been a trophy since Hawaiian Sophie. Curry over Kobe. We shooting. Splash Brothers with the add in soda. Good fellas to my Ray Liotta's. Shades of blue, I bet you. Let the sky fall, let it rain on you.
Yeah, I've been killing this. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing this. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry.
Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. On play action, now Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third, big run back associated with it. Really, this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Forced out to his left. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be a second down. So let's take a look here at the key inactives. And, Charles, I guess you get this late in the year, you expect to see some guys populating on this list.
You're exactly right. No one's happy about it, but it really shouldn't be a surprise. So the guys who are playing in their spots, in their stead, they have to step up now and make big plays for their team.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And, oh, that is going to be a... So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big third down play coming up for this defense. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run for it with Howard. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And Graham's kick is good. And that will give us the very rare scoreline of 5-0. this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. And on third down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Looking to throw. Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
And maybe expecting a throw. Dancing to his left. Complete to Jason Witten. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down.
Would it be safe to say that his in college ball?
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Potential trouble looming for this defense. They'll need to stiffen here as they face a 1st and goal on their 7-yard line.
20, by 20.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jordan Howard with a lucky. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the... This offense, they've got a really nice drive going. And now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Andrew Hawkins with... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is complete to Hawkins. Whoosh. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
Watch him now, Barney. Gone. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He couldn't quite hold it. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Andre Hawkins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. And the Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day at camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. Brady now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Brady to throw on second down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The 4-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt, in there yet again. What else is new as he continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Finding time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Indy. 45 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They slot Gronkowski outright. On second down, here's Brady. He's got time. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
You ever notice that when Tom Brady does get hit and drop to the ground, there's some guys back to him pretty quickly to check on his health, aren't there?
That's exactly right. For as much as he throws, doesn't take a lot of square shots, but took one there.
He's really smart in the pocket, isn't he? Even out of the pocket. He understands where the pressure is coming from. He senses people. You're exactly right. Doesn't take too many direct ones. But that one had to hurt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And with that, they'll take a... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now out comes Houston. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Going right side, he has Witten. And he's brought down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. line up as we resume action. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Now Brady. Screen pass to Sproles. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A nice one. They'll come out in the pistol. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And this seemingly endless drive continues. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The reigning defensive player of the year, J.J. Watt, able to disrupt yet another pass play, his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Hey. Got three. Three down. 20.
This is Howard on second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. This will be caught just inside the 10. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
One universal in football.
Change may very well be forthcoming as this offense in field goal range already and looking for more here in the fourth quarter. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that is going to set up third and goal.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Brady now on third and goal. He's going to be dropped. 15-yard line. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews, in there for an important sack as that moves him past his father, also named Clay Matthews, who racked up 69.5 from 1978 to 1996. And Graham's kick is good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the fourth. And now out comes Houston. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. He hurdles him.
Should get a gold medal for that one. Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty. But there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket?
Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Xavier Howard. A critical error there in a tight game to the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. As a general rule, when you take a deep shot downfield, it's usually a timing pattern. Quarterback in the pocket and looking to hit his receiver downfield. But when he has to move outside of it, timing off, it gets thrown off. And on that play, that caused the incompletion.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Second down now after the incompletion.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Andrew Hawkins, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense. On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 27 yards that time. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal. And the numbers, they sort of do the talking. Great game last week. Sharp again here in this one.
Sometimes you set habits with how you play, don't you? I mean, you start to put things together, you string them together, and the confidence continues to rise. And guess what? We're seeing that happen in front of us. Back-to-back weeks of really good play.
And the confidence certainly must be continuing to grow.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the third in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either call pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jason Witten with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. J.J. Watt. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, look at the juke. Ooh, the juke. Good blocking there, and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Texans take possession. We get a glance at the Colts defense as they work their way back on the field. Last drive, touchdown surrender. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown.
It's a foot race. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Houston. Jason Witten with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Texans will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback and it took the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like, they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing now is Brady. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride is kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Now Brady got to have this one. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
First down, a run with Smallwood. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Wendell Smallwood with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Brady will try again on second down. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now fourth down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On fourth down, it's Howard. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on fourth down. And they convert another one right here to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's Brady to throw. Over the middle to Smith. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late. And got his man complete. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Andrew Hawkins, 96 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. And he is going to be wrapped up and slung to the turf. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Now a play fake. Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football. But today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken from just outside the 30. Look at the spin.
Balance.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
I think that's a big-time play there, because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, but we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
He's got his man on the crossing route. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field, 48 yards away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
We're awake, we're alive, got the fire in our eyes. We're the kings, we're the queens, and if this is just a dream, don't wanna wake up and let this feeling break up. We're running free, running wild, never running out of style. Got the fight, got the stuff, got the never giving up. Not gonna shake us, nothing's gonna break us. You know the part of the song, everybody sings along. Well, that's us, listen up, shout it out, I'm talking all night. Yeah. clock is broken. Never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open. Unwinding every